woke up at about 4:30 in the morning to, be in my art room by myself since my kids were asleep, but that didn't last long. My son woke up about 5 minutes later and joined me in my art room. So anyways, let's get started. So I start out by putting my main focal point in the middle of my painting. I'm painting her silhouette right now, and then I'll paint the background, as you can see. And I don't paint the details of the main figure first, because I want to basically put the silhouette in to see where I want it as far as placement, and then go into detail with my background. And then if I need to adjust my focal point or my main figure, then I can do so without really starting over. So silhouette, then background, then details. That's how I attack this painting. That's not how I always do it, but I liked it this time. My son decided to join me. He was in the room the whole time, but he was watching Cocomelon. But I guess he had enough of that, so he wanted to come see what Mommy was doing. Really, he just wanted my phone so he could play ABC Mouse. And he wanted to paint a little bit, but I let him paint something else later. And he gets bombarded with a bunch of kisses. I was struggling to paint with him, but I could still paint. My daughter woke up not too long later, and I was fighting with her to still be able to paint, so she was a little more difficult to deal with. It's called mom life. Like I said, this is 4:30 in the morning. Anyway, so I wait till they go back to sleep for their nap time, about 6 hours later, and come back to the painting. Now I'm filling in her skin tone. Just kind of putting down some kind of brown color. It's kind of brownish gray at this point, but I just needed some color to go down. And then her stockings, so it's a little bit lighter than her skin tone. And this angle is not the best of angles, but I was trying to not have my hand in the way of the camera. But right now I'm putting in highlights and shading her skin tone. And I put on her tutu. Now off camera, I glazed a lot of the shadows with a blue glaze, and I put kind of a white hue around it. And this is my matte varnish. This is kind of my favorite part. It was just putting the final varnish on. I painted the edges blue, kind of a pop of blue. And this was actually just a practice painting, but I really liked it for some reason. It was just a little tiny practice painting, something to just paint, and I ended up really liking it. And I called it Potential Energy, just because if you know what potential energy is in physics, I'll just let you figure out let you think about it. Why would I call this potential energy? If you know what it is, let me know down in the comments. If you like this painting, give me a thumbs up, and you can find a printed version of this on my Etsy store. Thanks for watching.